Hello, my name is Erin Wimert. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. Today's class is going to be a simple, basic beginner flow. I know in a lot of beginner classes, including ones that I teach, there's a lot of alignment involved, and while it's definitely important, sometimes you just want to move your body, okay? So this is going to be a beginner's flow. I'm going to use blocks as props. I'm going to modify this class in a way that I would for any beginner class, but there's just going to be a little less talking and instruction on alignment. I want you to feel like you're enjoying moving your body, but all of these shapes that we do today are accessible. If you enjoy any of my classes and would like to contribute, my information is in the movie notes, but we're going to go ahead and get started off in a comfortable seat. I'm sitting on a block, and that can just be nice to get your hips above the knees. This is a challenging shape for a lot of people, so you can sit on a block or a blanket, a pillow. We'll just start with a couple minutes of breath work. As you lengthen your spine, let the chin draw in slightly, and if it feels comfortable, you can close the eyes. And we're going to move through a style of breath work called box breath or square breath. Simply put, we'll inhale for 4 counts. We'll pause for 4 counts. We'll exhale for 4 counts and pause for 4 counts. So when you're ready, exhale all the air out of your lungs. Through the nose, breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1, and then pause. 3, 2, 1, exhale. 3, 2, 1, and pause. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1, pause, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 3, 2, 1, and pause, 3, 2, 1, inhale, and pause, exhale, and pause. Inhale and pause. Exhale and pause. Continue like this. If you feel like extending out the length of your breath and your pause, maybe 5 or 6 counts, feel free. The number of counts that you breathe and pause for really doesn't matter. Just taking time to be present with the inhale, the exhale, and the gap between the two is what's going to help us become more centered and focused in this moment, the only moment. Let's do 2 more rounds. Just breathe normally, breathe naturally. Notice if you feel more present in your body. Notice if you feel more anchored in this moment. And when you're ready, open your eyes. If you're on a block, come off of that. Just bring it near the top of your mat. We'll meet in a tabletop. Bring your hands just a tiny bit wider than shoulder width, wrist creases parallel to the top of the mat. With your knees under the hips, take a breath in cow pose. And as you exhale, push the earth away to cat, tuck and round. Let's do it again. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. And exhale. Twice more like that. back to center. Step your toes back to plank. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. You might walk your toes in like a toe print. And if you feel like your legs are tight and you're rounding in your spine, see if you can soften the knees so that the length of your spine can actually take priority here. Find your gaze between the heels, big breath in, and exhale all the way out. Just walk your feet to the top of your mat. Come into your ragdoll, weave your fingertips in between the elbow creases. Take a soft bend in your knees and just sway a little bit. Let gravity do all the work here. Go ahead, release. Interlace your fingers behind your back. If that's a tough grip, you can always just try hooking the thumbs instead. Let the head hang heavy. Take an inhale. And by way of your low back, exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale to a halfway lift. Slide your hands to your shins, gaze is down. And exhale, fold forward into yourself. Inhale your arms all the way up to the sky, reach. Then as you exhale, release your right arm by your side and side bend. Back to center, inhale, reach. Release the left arm as you exhale, side bend. Inhale, reach up, get tall. Exhale, arms wide as you fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, step your right toes back into a lunge. Bring the block underneath your right hand at any level. And reach your left arm high, find a twist. See if you can open the chest, take a breath in. Exhale, circle your left arm back, down and around. Let's go down, forward and up. Inhale. And exhale. Once more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Hands to the blocks. Straighten both of your legs. Pyramid pose. And you want to think about getting longer to go deeper as opposed to rounding. So touching the ground doesn't matter, especially if the spine is rounded. Try to get as long as you can. Take a big breath in and exhale out. Inhale to your lunge, lift your chest. Ditch your blocks and step to plank. Left foot meets the right. From plank, inhale, drop the knees down. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Untuck your toes. Inhale to cobra, low, medium, or high. Exhale, reach your chest forward to lower. Press to tabletop, all fours. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale to cat, tuck and round. Inhale to cow, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a big breath in and exhale out. Inhale, right leg lifts high. And as you exhale, bend your knee, turn it skyward. Stay for the breath in. Knee to nose, exhale, tuck and round. Back to three-legged, right leg reaches high. Exhale, step between the thumbs. Block under the left hand. Inhale, reach your right arm high, find your twist. As you exhale, circle the right arm back, down and around. Let's go down, forward and up. Inhale. And exhale. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Hands to the block, straighten your legs. Pyramid pose. So try to keep the feet parallel here. Feel the right hip draw back as the left hip spins forward. So you can grow long in your neck, almost like a turtle is coming out of its shell. There's length through the upper chest. Find one more breath in and out. Inhale to your lunge, lift your chest. Exhale, step forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, spine is long. Keep that length as you exhale, fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, reach all the way up. Release the right arm by your side, side bend. Inhale, back to center, reach up. Exhale, left arm releases, side bend. Inhale, come back to center. Fold forward down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. Inhale, right arm opens for your twist. Pyramid pose, straighten the legs, exhale. Stay for the breath in and exhale out. Inhale to your lunge. Ditch the blocks and step to plank. Inhale, drop the knees behind the hips. And exhale, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes, inhale, cobra. And exhale, find your tabletop, all fours. Take a breath in, cow pose. Exhale to cat, tuck and round. Back to cow, inhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a big breath in and out. Left leg inhales high. Exhale, bend the knee, turn it skyward. Stay for the inhale. Knee to nose, exhale, shift forward, tuck and round. Back to three-legged, fully extend your left leg. Exhale, step through, find your lunge. Inhale, your left arm opens for your twist. Exhale, pyramid pose, straighten the legs. Take a big breath in and exhale out. Inhale to your lunge. Exhale, step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, release the right arm, side bend. Back to center, inhale. Exhale, release left arm. Inhale, back up. As you exhale, bend your knees, sit low into chair. Feel the hips move back. Feel the ribs hug in. Feel the chest lift up, inhale. Airplane your arms down and back, exhale. Curl the shoulders back. Lift the collarbones high. With the breath, inhale, chair pose, Airplane the arms, exhale. Twice more, inhale. And exhale. Once more. Come up to stand, two straight legs, inhale. And fold forward down to the ground. Halfway lift, inhale. As you exhale, step your left toes back and just feel that you're hip width with the feet. Go ahead, inhale up to high crescent. Reach your arms to the sky. Back heel lifts up. Bend to 90 in the front knee. Relax the muscles under the ears. Steady your gaze. Take a breath in. Warrior two as you exhale. Spin the left heel flat. As much as you're reaching out with your fingertips, draw the upper arms in. Big breath in and out. 5-pointed star, pivot your right toes, reach all the way up. Hands to heart, we're coming into horse. Turn the toes out. And then feel your knees opening wide over the hips. With the breath, inhale, arms up. Hands to heart, sit deep. Twice more, inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale, 5-pointed star. As you exhale, extended side angle, pivot your right toes forward. Bring the right elbow to the right thigh. You want to feel that you're not sinking into the right shoulder, but see if you can get long lift out of the right shoulder. Lift the chest up. Keep lunging, reverse your warrior. Front knee moves forward, reach up and back. Hands to the ground. Step to plank. As you inhale, lower the knees. Exhale down to your belly. Untuck your toes, cobra, inhale. And exhale. Press to all fours, table. Take a breath in, cow pose. Exhale to cat, tuck and round. Inhale to cow, tuck the toes. Exhale, lift your knees, downward dog. Take a big breath in. And an exhale out. Bring your feet together. Lift the heels. Bend the knees and jump or walk. Top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, airplane the arms. Come up to stand, inhale, reach. And fold forward down to the ground. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step your right toes back. Make sure your feet are hip width as opposed to in line with each other. Come up to your high crescent. Shimmy the right toes back, lift your right heel high. And as you lunge to 90, draw left hip back, right hip forward. You should feel the hips square. Take a breath in. Warrior two, spin your right heel flat, and as you lunge, you might lengthen your stance. Slow, full, easy breaths. The more relaxed you become on the inside, internally, the stronger you'll feel on the outside. Inhale up to 5-pointed star, reach up. And as you exhale, turn your toes out, come low into horse. Heels and toes out. Let's bring the hands to the thighs. Hinge forward a little bit. We're not hyperextending the elbows. See if you can unlock them. It's like you're in the outfield, just waiting for some action. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop your right shoulder. You can let the head go, press into the thighs. Inhale to center. We'll switch sides. Drop the left shoulder. Once more with the breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the left. Inhale, reach all the way up. As you exhale, extended side angle. Turn the left toes forward and bring your form to your thigh. Again, see if you can work on lengthening. Maybe you extend your left arm and then lift the chest. Keep lunging, reverse warrior. Reach up, stretch back. As you exhale, hands to the ground. Step back to plank. Inhale, drop the knees. They're behind the hips. Exhale, lower down. Untuck the toes, inhale to cobra. And exhale to lower. Tabletop, all fours. Take an inhale, cow pose. Exhale to cat, tuck and round. Inhale to cow, tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And exhale out. One more like that. Inhale. Walk back to your hands. Exhale. Take a soft bend through your knees. Let the spine round. Let the head and the arms be heavy. And just slowly roll on up. Maybe a little shoulder roll. Okay, so we're gonna play around with balance and move into tree pose. So we'll shift the weight into the right foot. You can start with the hands on your hips. And option one, you can have your left heel on the right ankle for a little kickstand. You can bring your hand to, your foot to your calf. We usually want to avoid the knee, but you could also come up to the inner thigh. I'm gonna go to the calf. Now feel just really solid through your right foot. Put all of your attention there, focus your gaze. Spin your tailbone down to the earth. Lift the chest, maybe stretch your arms high. Let's find a little variation with the arms. Bring your palms together. Bend your elbows, thumbs tap the back of the neck. Now as you hug your elbows in, try to bring your shoulder blades down. Maybe you lift the head into the forearms. Breathe for 3. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, your left knee turns forward and lifts. Exhale, place the left foot down. Nice job. Feel free to shake it out a little bit. Let's go side 2. Weight is in your left foot. Turn your right toes out, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. We'll meet with the hands in the center of the chest. Now hug your left glute, turn on your left butt cheek. Lift the front and the back of the heart. Now interlace your fingers, flip your palms up. Try to keep a soft bend through the elbows while the palms are reaching to the sky. Find your gaze. Focus the eyes. 3 breaths. Unlock the standing knee. Inhale, hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, turn the right knee forward, lift it up. And exhale, place it down. Good, feel free to shake it out. All right, inhale, sweep the arms high, look up. And fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. All right, we're gonna move a little bit. It should feel familiar. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Bring your feet to touch. Lift your heels, bend the knees, and jump or walk top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale, gazes down. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Airplane the arms, exhale. Up to stand, inhale, reach, maybe arch back, and exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, left toes back. Get balanced, inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Down to horse, exhale, turn the toes out. Back up, inhale. To the front, extended side angle, right toes forward. Reverse warrior, inhale. Hands to the ground, exhale. Step to plank. Inhale, drop the knees. Exhale, lower to the ground. Untuck the toes, cobra breath in. And exhale, lower. Come to all fours, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a big breath in. And let it go. Bring the feet together, lift the heels, bend the knees. Jump or walk, top of your space. Halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. Airplane the arms, exhale. Up to stand, inhale, maybe you reach back and fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Right toes back, exhale. High crescent lunge, inhale. Warrior 2, exhale. 5-pointed star, inhale. Go low into horse, X. Inhale, come back up. To the front, extended side angle, left toes forward. Reverse warrior, keep lunging, inhale. Hands to the ground, pop the back heel up, plank. Inhale, lower the knees. Keep gazing forward, exhale down. Untuck the toes, inhale to cobra. Exhale, release. Tabletop, all fours. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Good, nice job. Just synchronizing the body and the mind together and the breath. One of the many ways we can work to find presence here. So we'll move into a half pigeon. Reach your right leg to the sky. Bring your right knee to your right wrist and extend your left leg behind you. Now, a lot of times when people first start doing this pose, their knee will be in line with the hip and they'll be sinking onto the right side. But you want to have your left hip spin forward. So turn your right knee out to the right as much as you need to make that happen. And the goal is not to get your shin parallel to the top of the mat. Maybe that happens, but it's certainly not what's important here. You can bring a block underneath your right hip if you feel like you need some support. You can come down to a block or rest your head on a block. And if this just isn't working for you at all, you can come to a seat and find figure 4, right ankle, left thigh. All right, this is a great place to modify if you have any knee issues or your hips are really tight. You know, everybody has something going on with their body, so at some point, no matter who you are, you gotta back off and modify. Even the most flexible people have physical limitations and injuries. Can start to direct your breath with the nose. And see if you can slow the breath down. On the top of the inhales, you breathe in, maybe linger there for a second. Just be really patient as you work to find the bottom of the exhale. 2 more breaths. When you're ready, come back up to the palms, tuck the back toes, and just come into a down dog. You can pedal out the legs if you need. And when you're ready, stretch your left leg up. Then half pigeon on your second side. You can tuck the right toes to scoot the right leg back. Maybe a block under your left hip. Right hip is spinning forward. Just a great shape to practice patience in. This is usually a more intense one, especially if you're an athlete. You run a lot, you bike a lot. Or even if you don't do any of those things, our hips are usually where we become tight first. Slow down the next 3 breaths. See how slow you can take them. Just being patient with them. Start to make your way back to the palms. Tuck the back toes, and you can scoot your right knee forward a bit if you need. Down dog. Oh yeah. And from here, go ahead and come down to your knees. Swing your shins around and start to roll onto your back. You can bring your knees wide into your shoulders. Maybe rock a little. And then straighten your left leg down, draw your right knee in, and give it a good squeeze. And when you're ready, with the help of your left hand, bring your right knee across the body for a twist. And you can open your right arm into a goalpost position, or you can straighten it out. If your right shoulder's really tight, you can bring a block under the arm. And even if your right shoulder isn't coming to the ground, see if you can try to relax it. Take a breath in. And exhale, unwind. Give your right knee another squeeze. And then draw the left knee in. Release your right leg down. Good. Straighten the right leg out. Flex your left toes. Give your left knee a good squeeze. And with the help of your right hand, bring your knee across the body. And open your left arm out. You can be bent or straight. Exhale, that's when your lungs empty, obviously. But your abdomen also contracts when that happens. And so when your lungs empty, your belly contracts, that's when you can twist deeper. You don't have to force it. It just happens naturally. So you can just be aware of that. Unwind, give your left knee another squeeze. Draw the right knee back in, and then wrap your arms around your shins. If you can, lift your head, bring your forehead to your knees. Maybe a little mental thank you to your body for being here and showing up as it did. Release. Straighten the legs out. Shimmy the shoulder blades together. Take a big breath in. Let it feel so good. And then open the mouth. Just move your awareness from the top of the head slowly down through the torso, through the legs to the feet. And just feel the shift that's occurred physically, emotionally, energetically, mentally. When you synchronize your mind and your body and your breath, you just feel more integrated as a whole complete package. Find a couple more slow, deep breaths. And please stay here for as long as you want or need. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.